Okay, what have we been up to? Well, we've added OpenGL to the project, so we can now use OpenGL. Now I'm not going to type it in because my typing is so slow. I've decided to do the project, get the next bit working, and then you literally just go through it, because I think that's my useless typing. It's a better option. I've added another Windows function which just allows you to set the window to full screen. This is the start of the OpenGL, the swap buffers. I had to add these two in to get the device context and the rendering context, and then the OpenGL setup. That comes through into here. We've also had to add the GL header and direct, because that's for the so as it gets this get CWD thing, that's in there. Now we set up the pixel format that we're going to use for the OpenGL. I'm not going to go through this because I'm going to be really honest with you. I don't understand all of it. I assume that it's setting up that it's going to be in 24-bit color and 24-bit color depth. I don't. You can see how it runs through and sets it whether it's true, and then it'll go false, or it'll return true if it's all set up correctly. Then that goes down. There's nothing in there to do with any of it until you get to this piece here. If not set up, then throw an error. So if it doesn't set up, it throws an error. Then there's these two bits that have to be added to the create window bit. This bit was already in. This just sets up the context and the device context in there. Nothing in process events, nothing in close, nothing in there. This was where I added the icon. This is the new bit for adding the maximize, so you can set it to maximize. It's fairly straightforward. That was actually quite easy to find out the information to do that, and because you can actually do it as well to set it to minimize, which I'm not 100% sure why you would want to start a screen at minimize, so I probably won't add that bit. Swap buffers, one line of code. Nothing in here that made any changes to it, and then of course the actual create set up OpenGL, which comes in here and just sets the bits, sets the pixel format, and so forth. That then can be used in main, but of course you have to add the GL. The other thing you have to do, which did catch me out, I must admit, for a while, in properties you do have to add the OpenGL 32 lib to the project for that to work. Then that comes down. It then just works like this isn't modern GL. This is like the old GL where you would this isn't modern GL where like you use GLFW uses and GLwin uses, but it's enough to get you started. And there you go. We can now draw a colour to the screen. We can actually draw a triangle on there, which is we can draw a triangle on there, but you have to use the legacy stuff to do that, which is actually we could give it a go and see if we can get it to go. Oh, wrong one. Oh, out. Completely wrong. Nope. GL triangles. I'm going to regret doing this because it won't work. I shall regret doing this. Then we need to do the GL colour. Why is that not coming through with the GL colour 3F? I don't think that's what we want, is it? Yeah. Right, that's good then. That did that. Then we need to do the vertex. So it's GL vertex. And we need to do another one of them. We need 3 of them, don't we? Oh. And then we need GL end. That should draw us a triangle. A triangle. No, it won't, because that shouldn't be there. Oh, there we go. There's our OpenGL triangle done in Legacy OpenGL. Okay. I'm amazed I did that with that extra line of code there. It didn't need that line of code. Right, the next thing I'm going to try to do is add modern OpenGL to it. Now that's slightly more challenging, so it might be a day or two before I can do an update to this program. Anyhow, hope you found it interesting. Thanks for watching if you did.